This is so tense. Just said to the rest of them, get out of the way! I'm coming through! And his best Cornish accent. As Stead goes wide, Davidson's on the inside! What a magnificent ride from Jonas Davidson! Now Simon Stead has to come hard! Back up the inside again for Great Britain! But Jonas Davidson has just kept this meeting alive for Sweden! Greg Hancock will come on strong for the USA! Watch him go! He's gone wide into the third, Greg Hancock, as he comes round the outside and he's past Edward Kenning, and now he goes up the inside of Frederick Lindgren. Majestic ride from Greg Hancock, who pulls up here now level with Frederick Lindgren. Lindgren's having none of it, and this would be significant because it would mean that Sweden would gain another 2 points on Great Britain. But Lindgren holds up here now and wins the race for Sweden. Can Great Britain do it here with Harris? He's made a good start, and look at the Russian Kizatulin on the inside. Carlson's at the back. Now Harris is relegated to third, and Billy Gennaro is second as Harris comes around the outside. And onto your seats here, because Chris Harris has gone from third to first in a sensational swoop around the outside. And Peter Carlson of Sweden is at the back. The battle for third place is so tight now. And now Nichols comes up the inside, and how tight is that? They are wheel to wheel, and Nichols goes wide now as Hancock locks up the inside. This is a classic speedway race with two world-class riders, and that is a brilliant result for Great Britain. Great Britain have opened up a 9-point lead. Russia going through to Poland. So congratulations to Russia. Heat 25, the final race of event number 2 of the Speedway World Cup, and Scott Nichols has made what must be one of the worst starts of his career. He's been left well behind, and now he's being beaten by Chris Kerr, Dennis Kizatulin, and the leader is Kizatulin with Michael Max there. But watch Scott Nichols coming round the outside. He's going for that maximum. He's already made light work of passing two riders, and now he's going down that back straight. The Russian though is having none of it. He is really working hard, Kizatulin, as Nichols goes in the third and cuts up the inside, and it's last to first for Scotty Nichols. Scott Nichols coming round to complete a 5-ride maximum for Great Britain. And the British, but Nicky Pedersen will try and dive on the inside down the back straight. Here he comes. Oh, it's all very tight.
Oh, Peter Young out of shape, just wipes out Jason Crabb.
Bit of an examination of the injury. It's quite clearly in some discomfort, and I wonder how significant that might prove to be.
Classy performance from the world champion.
This will make it all level again between Denmark and Poland.
But now Hempel up the inside. That's a fabulous turn from Jarek Hempel.
In the early stages as Lindgren comes through down the back straight, and he's taken Holter on the become very, very difficult now. And we're hearing, by the way, Jason Crump will take no further part in the meeting. Australia!
Oh, off the back of the bike. He's absolutely gutted about that. He was riding so well.
And here's Jargus again, off the outside. He is something special.
Oh,
here comes Golub!
Oh, they're out of shape. Oh, the only person nearly off the right to red bike. Golub on the inside. Oh, the line.
Can Pierre hang on? Yes, he has. We are looking at a very, very tight battle for the World Cup. Coming through now is Hans Andersen, and oh, it's going
my goodness gracious me.
They turn it around and they've got the lead.
Oh,
what a
Hampel's out of shape.
Yeah.
He's going to get off the bike. He's down. That
Quite
could be the World
clearly.
Cup right there.
Hampel is a devastating.
Disaster for the Poles, though, because Willie Holt has been relegated to the back.
Bjarne Pedersen will give Denmark a massive, massive boost here. With Thomas Golub out in this one. It's last chance saloon. Here we go. And Iversen has made the start of the night. Golub has failed. The lead is in Holder. Iversen is second.
Oh, look at the guys, but he's backed up.
Niels Christian Iversen has just pulled off an amazing victory. Denmark, absolutely super.
And the tapes are up. Away they go. Troy Batcher just getting himself in all sorts of trouble. Down goes Adams. That was a tough first corner there. Golub looks like he's got some sort of problem. Really is struggling out there. No speed at all. I suspect there may well be some machinery changing going on for him. Oh, there's contact. Oh, what a nasty incident that was. The Guta out of shape and Crump just running straight into the side of him. Oh, what a move there. Down goes Watt. And Australia still haven't managed to win a race. But the Aussies now going to pick up their first win of the night with Lee Adams, their captain. The Australians really beginning to make their presence felt now. Is this the turning point for the Poles? This World Cup really is beginning to boil. Heat 20 and the rain's coming down. Unbelievable weather once again. If it were to be stopped at this stage, of course, Australia would be crowned as Speedway World Champions. That it is Jarek Hampel coming in as a tactical joker. Heat 23 could decide the World Cup. And as they start the second lap, it's Hampel out in front.
Well, he's got a joker on his back, but he's certainly got Lindback on his back. Here he comes.
And it's Lindback that picks up. Second place to Hampel, just 4 points. They were desperate for 6. If the Aussies can win this race and the Poles finish last, and they could all very well be tied up.
And the Polish fans are going absolutely mad out there in the stadium. And by my reckoning, they're going to pull level with the Aussies.
And Jarek Hampel wins E24 to keep the Polish dreams of being world champions here in 2009 alive. Thomas Golub, can he all of a sudden turn his night around and come up with a huge win? We're hearing incredible news, a change of equipment coming out in E25.
The whole hopes of this nation are resting right now on that man's shoulders. He's borrowed a bike. Oh, Thomas Golub on a borrowed machine makes an electric start. That is so hard to do when you're not used to the setup. Lee Adams is riding his heart out, but Thomas Golub is pulling away. If ever the Polish fans doubted the ability of Thomas Golub during this meeting, he has just done the impossible.
That really was a sensational way to tie the 2000. Hell of a night of Speedway, that's for sure. Woodford looking for the high one. Oh, bails off. That could be vital in the outcome of this meeting.
Oh, it's gone down!
Oh, 21 all.
How tight is this? Nichols has got the lead, and Great Britain are ahead. I repeat, Great Britain are ahead. Go on!
From Scott Nichols.
That's Scott Nichols back in his very, very best, and the fans are loving every minute of this. What a race we've got on our hands here.
Woodford around the inside. Hold around the outside. On the run to the line. Woodford wins it on the back wheel.
Whoopee, whoopee, whoopee!
Walk round the outside.
race, they'll take the lead in the meeting by the winner of this meeting. And Harris has got the better of Davey One. He's coming back.
There he goes. Yeah, done it. Brilliant ride from Chris Harris. Steals the win away. We're going to do it.
And Britain have a 2-point lead with one race to go. And Nichols has got the lead. And surely from here, there's no way back for Troy Batchelor. And final from the World Speedway Centre. And Kenneth Pierre has made a jet-propelled getaway. The Danes are off to a flyer. In number 3 it is. Watch out for Goddard. It's gone down. He's not happy. Poland are struggling big time. The Scandinavians are emerging here in Boyens. That's a magnificent start for River Hunter. Poland are right back in this meeting. Watch out for Goddard. And coming through is Chris Harris as well. Wonderful ride from Chris Harris for Great Britain. Has got second place just when they needed to hit back.
Look at the reaction of Gollop. He really is meaning business tonight. Heat 17. This could be the turning point.
Chris Harris is going for double points for Team Great Britain. He's not made the start.
Oh, down he goes. That really is a big blow.
Kenneth Pierre with his second win of the World Cup final puts them right back in contention. And the crowd here are going wild. This is a vital race in the context of the meeting.
Oh, here comes Everson back on the inside. Oh, still second place away. Will Johnson hang on? Oh!
And that one move from Everson has put Denmark level with Poland. Chris Harris has made a good start. Sweden are in the back right now. Chris Harris, the skipper, fantastic. Great Britain are 3 races away from winning a bronze medal. We're going down to a deciding heat 25. Scott Nichols in yellow for a bronze medal is a point behind Andreas Johnson. It's tense, it's exciting, it's World Cup Speedway. Gollop has made a good one. Johnson now into second place. Nichols charging hard, he needs to pass him. He's not quite going to do it. It's a brave effort for Poland.
Front means business here, no question about it.
And Mats Corneliusson is the unlikely hero for Denmark here. Look how tight it's getting down the back straight.
Oh!
Shut your eyes and hope for the best.
Unbelievable. Pedersen's off the bike.
I went a little bit too far, you know, and Darcy knew where I was.
Terrific stuff. These two boys having a real go. Oh, Darcy Ward almost clips him back. But Sweden and Denmark looking good. And Pedersen coming to the inside. Oh! And that was right out of the top draw. And charging on the inside, Ward in white. Oh, that's a superb move. That will make Australia feel very, very happy. The Australian revival goes on. They're like a boomerang that's coming back at you. This is going to be a tight finish, you can be sure of that. Johnson's done it. What a ride from Andreas Johnson. Coming up the inside now in yellow is Mats Corneliusson. Corneliusson superb again for Denmark. It's a last throw of the dice for Australia. Holder holds the line, but Johnson's quick. Pedersen's quick. Oh, they're abreast. But look at Pedersen down the back straight. He's going to pull off a magnificent victory for Denmark, who surely have got 1 foot in the World Cup final. Sensational ride from Bjarne Pedersen. Niels Christian Eversen third, and that means that Denmark win in front of a packed house. And it was a perfect start. The skipper, Chris Harris, making a dream opening to the meeting. From start to finish, Harris had his first race under control. But bad news for Team Great Britain as Ty Wuffenden came to grief in heat number 3. He was controversially excluded by Christa Gardell, the referee. He pointed to his arm to suggest that there were tyre marks which contributed to his downfall. Then Lucas Drmmel of the Czech Republic came to grief in heat number 6, and that was the start of a painful night for Drmmel. Pepe Protasevich, back on British soil for the first time in 4 years, made a great start for Poland, and he looked easily at home on the Norfolk Arena track. He used to ride for Kings Lynn, and it showed. Disaster for Great Britain, though, with the tactical joker. Scotty Nichols came to grief in the first turn, and it all went horribly wrong. From then on, Great Britain faced an uphill struggle. But Chris Harris brought the house down with this sensational ride. The world individual champion, Thomas Gollop, pipped to the post with a stunning move from the skipper. Once again, playing a true captain's innings.
Sergei Darkin and Lucas Drimmel in the walls, clashing together in that turn. Once again coming to grief. Darkin was hurt as well, and it was that type of night for Lucas Drimmel. Then he was involved in more controversy up the inside of Chris Harris, and the Great Britain skipper in the blue helmet colour had to bail out, gave way, and the bike and the body slid into the fence. Words were said in the pits afterwards. Lucas Drimmel felt he should not have been excluded in that race. At this stage, Great Britain still well behind. Poland were dominating, but Ty Woffington dug deep and continued his determination to get a fine victory. Pride restored for Great Britain then, and Chris Harris continued his fine form as well, battling hard later in the meeting to pull off yet another victory. Harris piling up the points, and the flags were waving in patriotic style. A painful moment for Scott Nicholls later on. He hit the fence on the back straight. Pavashny in red did remarkably well to avoid a worse scenario. Nicholls and Pavashny were able to walk back to the pits after a dramatic incident. Chris Harris then colliding with Pepe Protasevich, then hit from the back by the machine of Philippe Satira, but Harris again made of stern stuff and bounced back. It was heartache for the Czech Republic in the last heat. Tomáš Golob, the reigning world individual champion, taking Poland to victory ahead of Ty Woffington.
dość zewnętrznej. Był nie do dogonienia naprawdę świetnie jedzie. No i te reklamy, znasz skądś te reklamy. Znane są w Polsce. Ta firma prowadziła to World Speedway na szerokie wody i się mówi.
The Edward Jansard Stadium, the perfect setting for the race-off for the 2011 Speedway World Cup. Australia, one of the favourites for the race-off itself. Great Britain had high hopes of getting through despite the absence of Scott Nicholls. Lewis Bridger was the man who came in for him. Australia, though, made the good start. And then there was drama. Sweden's Andreas Jonsson sent crashing into the fence down the back straight. And a coming together with Russia. Jonsson at one stage looked as though he may have to pull out of the meeting, but continued. Great Britain had a bit of a revival. Chris Harris in sparkling form once again, and a true team spirit inspired by Harris and the manager Neil Middleditch. Jonsson, though, continued his fine form, Sweden looking good, and Jason Crump was magnificent on his return to the Gorzów track. He used to ride for Gorzów in the Polish league. Emil Sayfutdinov was quick. Alas, it wasn't going to be enough for Russia to go through, but Sayfutdinov, one of the best riders on the night, and contributed to Great Britain's downfall. But it was Australia, with a solid all-round team effort, that made it through to the World Cup final as winners of the race-off, with Sweden joining them as runners-up on the night. A terrific display by Team Australia, but how good will number one? Polish fans are well and truly up with this. On down goes Darcy Ward in the first turn. Oh, no!
No room there! Slams against safety fence.
Darcy Ward has been excluded. He's coming under pressure from Golob. Get out of the way! Mr. G has the lead. Oh, Batchelor comes back. What a move from Troy Batchelor! Oh my word! Golob has been passed by Everson. This is a shock here in Gorzów because Poland are not having it their own way. Watch out for Kolote, gone down!
Every race is a tough one tonight. Fabulous performance again from Chris Holder. The Aussies really are firing high tonight.
Now here comes Golob and Jonsson! Golob's going to take him wide! And now Jonsson will come back on! It's brutal! Brutal! World Cup Speedway! Tomáš Golob! What a win! It's game on! Poland are back in business! Here comes Golob. He's picked up one. Watch out, Kenneth Pierre.
Cheers on! Here comes Golob! Into the first corner. Bars himself to the front.
And the Joker has brought Poland right back into it here. And Tomáš Golob is ahead.
Chris Holder holds the line. Good Gollum has to shut off the gas. The win is for Australia, 2 points ahead of Poland. This is heat number 18 of the World Cup final. Gorshov fans are going absolutely crazy because Darcy Ward is at the back.
Levels it all up. 32 points apiece.
It doesn't get any better than this. Troy Batchelor has the lead, but watch out for Kasperzak curving around the outside. And Christoph Kasperzak has sent the crowd into raptures here in Gorshov.
How does Chris Holder feel? His stomach must be churning right now.
Oh, Pedersen's gone down! There's going to be a restart! Nicky Pedersen's out, there will not be a restart. Pedersen is up! Apple knows what it means. The Polish fans know what it means. What a World Cup final we've had!
What a grandstand finish we've got now.
Now the lead though is with Thomas Gollum, and now Crump comes up the inside. Get out of the way! What a race between two of the greatest riders of modern day Speedway. Gollum back on the inside.
What a Speedway race that was to finish the night of action.
Cup final! Are about to go through to the 2005 World Cup final! Cup final!
Jeszcze kilka ciekawych rzeczy.
Ja myślę, że w Polsce jeszcze